All right, well, it is just about dark, and I'm here on the border of Hughes and Cole County, and I'm going to go into this canyon that's below me. I've been to a couple of times, been threatening to do this and do a nighttime investigation, if you will. So that sun will be down over the ridge there just pretty shortly, so I'm going to go down here and wait around till after dark and see if anything interesting happens. I'll take you guys along for the walk. Follow under, excuse me. I think I mentioned before, but I'll mention it again. Where I'm at, you got to hike a pretty good ways to get down in here. This is very close to a location that a man that was cutting firewood about a decade ago, I'm guessing if my memory's right, had an encounter with a Sasquatch. It's not too far from here, actually, where this reportedly happened. The way the story was, and I did a video report on this, he was cutting firewood. Something running up the hill over there. That's an armadillo, though. I saw it. But well, when he stopped running his chainsaw, he looked over at the edge of the forest and he saw a Sasquatch watching him from the cover of the trees. She described the creature as having kind of a reddish brown hair, and as soon as it saw that it was noticed, it disappeared into the forest, which would be this forest. Now it says the crow flies not more than probably 3 miles from where I'm at right now. So I'm going to hang around down here till after dark and see what comes up. I did remember this time to put on some mosquito repellent, so hopefully that'll keep off the mosquitoes. Give y'all kind of a little panorama where I'm at here. Can't see it through the trees, but that's the canyon wall over through there. Now when the spring rains really start, all of this will be a swamp like that there. Straight through there we run into the creek, and that creek runs into Muddy Boggy, which there have been a lot of reported Bigfoot sightings from that area. There's a thunderstorm threatening, but I think it's gonna go around us. It's to the east of us right now, and looking there for a while I may get rained out, but looks like it's gonna miss us. Still probably hear the thunder through this. And there's the creek bank. creek. Like I say, this creek here will run into Muddy Boggy down through the Cole County area. Down here I'm reminded of Kerry Arnold's encounter when he was hunting down in Mississippi, and had a very close encounter with a irritated Sasquatch that kind of escorted him out of the hunting area he was at. I wonder how much these bottoms here look like a bottomland there in Mississippi. If Kerry watches this video, he can comment on that. But how I know where I'm at to get my way out of here is that's the North Canyon wall right there. And all I got to do is follow that canyon wall, and there's a branch up there that will curve and go up that wall. Now I followed that right out of here, and then that'll take me through some woods and back to my truck. So that's how you don't get lost. It's always good. You come into a place like this after dark, you sure want a game plan on how to get out of there, because you take the wrong direction. If I go any direction except north out of here, there's nothing but woods for miles to the west. East, you'd run into Highway 75. That's a good 5 miles. And then south, well, it's a long ways. It's probably 10-15 miles before you hit anything that way. So yeah, you want to have your game plan on getting out. So here in the next few weeks, I'm going to be gearing up to go back down to the Kiamichi Mountains, camp down there. Just reminds me to give a shout out to my friend Cornell, who has the No Such Thing podcast. He's planning on coming down this spring or summer when he can make the time to do it. And we'll go down there to Kiamichi's, and Kerry Arnold from Bigfoot Odyssey is who I was on their show the other night, so if y'all get a chance, watch that. I'm on the Late Show last Friday night with Kerry, and he had me on to talk about my new book, which I titled Kiamichi Bigfoot, Investigating the Oklahoma Sasquatch, and talked about that. And if you haven't read it, it's available now on Amazon, and it's about all my investigations into the Bigfoot mystery over the last 25 plus years. And another friend of mine, I'm just going to give some shout outs to a few different YouTube channels. A friend of mine, Brian Terrell, who has the Red Dirt Cryptid YouTube channel, pointed out that I may be the first person to write a book that's focusing entirely on Bigfoot in Oklahoma. And I don't know if that's for sure, but as far as I know, I don't know any other book that's strictly about Bigfoot in Oklahoma, so that would be neat to be a first. So anyway, back to Kerry Arnold. He's talking about coming down in the summertime and shooting a documentary with me down in the Kiamichi Mountains. So that would be really neat. Looking forward to it. Carrie and Brad Hatcher, his compadre in this. They're, as far as I'm concerned, they're Class A people. They're really nice. So looking forward to the upcoming spring and summer months and see what comes up. I'll tell you what's irritating me right now is these doggone mosquitoes. Of course, it doesn't help that I'm right next to a swamp. So, you know, as good as my night vision is, I'm at the point where I'm going to need to turn my headlamp on because I can't see real good where I'm walking. It's coyotes. Something walking through the woods over there. I can faintly hear it. Hope the camera mic picks any of this up. Trying not to turn on my light any faster than I have to. So it completely gives my position away. Yeah, hope y'all enjoy coming along for the walk. Whoop. Bad mosquitoes. Well, I guess I'm going to make my way out of this canyon and head back and see how much this camera picked up. And like I say, if any of you noticed anything in the woods around me that I missed, just point it out in the comments. If you have a Bigfoot or other cryptid encounter or sighting that you would like to report, or perhaps have shared on this channel, just send me the report in an email to bigfootandmore@yahoo.com. That's bigfootandmore@yahoo.com. If you'd like me to share it, I will. If you don't, then I won't. But I'd like to have it for my database of sightings anyway. So, unless I run into anything through the woods at the top of this canyon towards my truck, I'm just going to say good night. And till next time, you guys take care.